What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Kellen here with Droid Life, and we're taking a look today at this guy. This is the HTC U Ultra. You may remember this phone when it was first introduced back in January, which seems like an eternity ago. But anyways, we were told to expect it mid-March, and well, we're in March, and so we figured we'd pick one up, start diving into it, work up towards that full review as we always do. But in order to get there, we of course need to see what's in the packaging. So let's do this. This is our HTC U Ultra unboxing. So what is the HTC U Ultra? Well, here's packaging anyway. We'll dive into specs in a second, but you can see sort of silhouette of the phone there. We can flip over to the back, and it does talk some specs. So you have a Snapdragon 821 processor on the inside, 12 megapixel f1.8 HTC Ultra Pixel 2 camera on the back with optical image stabilization. You have the U-Sonic sort of tech with earbuds included. Qualcomm's Quick Charge 3.0. You have a giant 5.7-inch Quad HD LCD display with Gorilla Glass 5. And there's also a little dual display ticker, sort of like we've seen on LG's V series phones. You have a 16 megapixel camera up front, which is nuts. Wi-Fi, of course, micro SD up to 2 terabytes. This is a dual nano SIM because this is an international model. You have boom sound built in, 4G LTE, high-res audio, NFC, all that good stuff. It is your typical flagship phone. So let's dive in here and we'll really work through all of the specs as we fire up the phone. So anyways, in the box here, there is the phone, and let's see if I can figure out how to get it out here. All right, so we'll set it aside. I haven't talked about the color yet, and their colors here are pretty important to HTC. So anyway, SIM removal tool there. Looks like a little gel case included in the box. A nice cleaning cloth, which makes sense. This phone is all glass for sure. Here's some guides and things like that. Let's pop open this side, see if there's anything in here. I was hoping for fancy sonic earbuds. Oh, all right. So on this side, you can see Euro model charger there. So USB Type-C cable, some earbud tips, and then these are the ultrasonic or U-Sonic, whatever they're called, headphones. So that all does come in the box if you order this big guy. So here is the phone, HTC U Ultra. Let's start peeling things off, and screw it, we'll just flip it over and let you guys see. Oh, just rip the package. So we went with the blue model. You know, there's not a lot of blue phones out there, so going to be hard to see sort of on camera, but this definitely is a dark, deep blue. Already got some fingerprints on there. It's really got that sort of liquid metal sort of overall feel to it. Definitely a big phone, but you can see just the design in general. Actually a really nice looking and feeling phone in hand. It is huge, don't get me wrong, but overall it's definitely it has a good premium feel to it. So again, in terms of specs, as we power it on here, big old display, 5.7 inch. You do have a fingerprint reader down here. You will have capacitive buttons down here, so you don't get on-screen buttons as we like with most phones. Although I shouldn't say most of us like that. Some of us definitely prefer physical buttons, capacitive buttons. I mean, if you're a Samsung user, you certainly are going to lean that way. It does have Android 7.0 Nougat with HTC Sense on top. 64 or 128 gig storage. Ooh, hello, boom sound. 4 gig RAM. Again, that fingerprint reader, you do have USB Type-C down here on the bottom with a speaker there. 3,000 milliamp hour embedded battery. So not the largest battery, but I don't know that that's necessarily small either. Although 3,000 milliamp hour with a device this big, you would think they would maybe have been able to sneak in a little bit more. And that 3,000 milliamp hour has to now power this massive display. Some of the first impressions, I would just say, you definitely got some bezel. So we got top bezel, bottom bezel. There is that secondary ticker. I know it's tough to see that, but there is a black space right there where that secondary ticker is, where you can launch apps, and there's other shortcuts and things like that in there as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to do a software tour. It's just an unboxing to sort of get you guys in there so you can see what it looks like. It definitely looks a little Galaxy S7-ish. It's got that square camera up top. That is a hump, though, so I should actually maybe say Galaxy S6-ish because that isn't flush, so you do have to deal with that. So if it's on a desk, it is touching that. There's not too much of a wobble, but you see that there. There's your front camera, 16-megapixel camera. Overall, really pretty metal device. Oh, no headphone jack. Forgot to point that out. No headphone jack there or there. So this is one of those wireless audio specific devices, although there is earbuds in there, and it does have a USB Type-C port, so you can use USB Type-C headphones. So anyways, just been a quick unboxing of the HTC U Ultra. We will dive fully into this, make it our phone of choice for the next couple of weeks as we work up again towards that official review. So if you guys have comments, questions, you want to know anything in particular about HTC's U Ultra, we will certainly answer those. On one final note, it is up for pre-order on HTC's website at $749, and that's unlocked. Works in the US on AT&T and T-Mobile. No CDMA carriers. Also, that $750 price is not on the low end, so I will suggest potentially going to eBay. You can already buy the phone for a substantial discount there. It's basically an international unlocked one like this, you can get them for, I believe, as low as $660, $670. So you can save almost $100 if you just order it on there, and it'll work the same in the US. We'll drop links to that below. But anyways, HTC U Ultra unboxing. We'll have more. Stick with us. We're Droid Life. Peace.